Dave here with Half Dozen Customs. Today I'm going to work on the back of the cab corner on the 49. The rocker goes, there's a piece in the front of the cab that makes it look like the rocker continues into the front of the cab. And there's supposed to be a piece that makes it look like it continues on to the cab corner as well. And we don't have that, so I'm going to we're gonna make one, hopefully. So I measured it, the rocker's 1.5 inches, so we're gonna mark out 1.5 inches on here. I'm gonna use this rod because the rocker, it's not a straight edge, it's a curved edge. So we're gonna bend it around this round bar. And I'm gonna make a little like C-channel, and hopefully it lines up with the rocker the first time, and then lots of cutting and trimming to make it fit on the truck. So I'm leaving it, we're gonna bend it up. Inside the door jamb, it goes in, I don't know, a 1/2 inch. So we need to leave it a little long so that it can go into the door jamb, and then it'll get kind of trimmed out to go around to the outside of the truck. And then I'm not positive yet, but I may make it so that it wraps under the cab, so that it kind of connects between the rocker and the back of the cab. You know, I got it welded under there, but there is a little bit of a gap. So I'm thinking, you know, if I make a little cover for that gap, then I don't have to fill that gap with seam sealer. But we'll see. I'm not sure, but it's a thought. We'll see if that thought's gonna work. So I'm just kind of guessing where these bends need to go. I'm lining my line up with the edge of the table. And then I'm lining the bar up with the end of the table. It's kind of hard to clamp on a bar because it just wants to roll around. So give me a second to get this situated. Try the other end, since the other end wobbles on a little ball. That's better. Okay, so hopefully this kind of, we'll see, does it match up with this rocker. It's pretty close.
Sir, I can't see.
Sorry.
Okay, so I need to kind of roll these edges over. I need to like clamp a dolly in there. How are we gonna do this?
Make you go,
Okay, so this is solid steel bar. It's actually for my press, and it fit in there perfect. So now I can hammer this edge and roll it over this piece of metal. At least it's the idea. So let's see. Watch your toes. Watch your toes. Okay, so that worked out really well. So now this edge will butt up, not butt tight.
That's what she said.
But you know, leave a 1/16 of a gap between this and the rocker, and then this will get seam sealed. And then this piece gets welded. Once I get it all trimmed up, it'll get welded to the cab. So let's see what we can do. Before it gets welded in, I'll probably end up doing this on the other side as well. I'll do it over here, wherever this is, so that I don't have as much of a gap to weld to the cab. This kind of folds over. It gives me an edge to weld to the cab as well. You know, if you see up here, this is kind of what I'm trying to do here is this. You know, this came from a company, we ordered it, and that was just a piece of flat stock that they had spot welded from the back. to this piece. I probably could have done just a piece of flat stock on the back, just like they did. But I think that this will be better. So now I got to trim this. It's got to go in this little gap here. So I got to trim, you know, I might have to trim a lot of this off. Like I said, I kind of want this to wrap underneath the cab and then line up. So we got a lot of trimming to do here. I think I may go get a piece of cardboard or a piece of paper and cut and trim this out first so that I can lay it on top of here and trace it out, and then it'll fit that perfectly. So I think I'm gonna go get a piece of cardboard that I can use, and we'll start doing it like that. Okay, so I got a piece of cardboard here. It's just a piece of soda box. So I just cut a little flap up so that I could stick it in the door jamb area here, and then I just kind of guessed at the curve. You know, one nice thing about this is that if I make a mistake, cardboard is free.
Free mahi mahi, free mahi mahi.
Close. Okay, so hopefully that's it. So this is, you know, I put the piece of cardboard on here, and I traced it out, and this piece of cardboard fits. Fits inside here. So hopefully, fingers crossed. And like I said, the bottom I'm gonna leave long. I'll trim that. I wanna, you know, I think I want it to kind of come in here and fill up. There's a little bit of a gap down there, so I want it to come in and fill up that gap. It won't be this long. I'll probably cut it at least in half, if not a little. So we're gonna cut this, and hopefully it's right the first time and I don't have to remake that piece. But as you can see, it only, you know, it only took me, I don't know, 20 minutes to make that. So and a lot of that was figuring out what I was doing. So this is just kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of guessing here. The way that the truck was when it very first came in, was they had like a 2x4 rectangle steel, like stuff that you would use to make a car frame. And that's what they had as the rocker. And they cut out a section of the front cab corner and in the front, and then a section of the rear cab corner in the back. and they stuck it in, so it was all one piece going all the way across. And it just cracked around everything and started rotting out. And that's why I'm leaving the seam sealer up in the front so that it won't ever do that again. So, but this is just kind of a guess because what was there before isn't something that I can go off of. Do this without cutting myself.
Here we go, round 2. Should we help him? No, this is his destiny. Fuck you! Did it happen?
Kind of trimming up the bottom here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here to the vise. We're gonna put this thing back in here and I'm gonna hammer it again. Maybe. It's heavy to try and hold in here with one hand.
That's what she said.
May have to cut that. didn't screw this up too bad.
Sir, is it true that you are 2,000 years old?
Oh, boy.
What do you guys think? All good? Cool. I think I'm gonna tack it in place. I do have to make a little bit of a cap for this end. I was kind of hoping that little edge that I bent over would help close that up, and it did, but not enough. So. I had the wire speed turned up for what I was working on last night. All right, get that tacked in place. So you can see a little bit of the gap that I got to fill in there. It's only about 1/4 of an inch, so it's not bad. I'll just make a little piece to fit in there and we'll get it welded in. Okay, I'm gonna step back and stare at that for a few minutes. Do the guy stare. I shall return.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the wife says it looks good, so we're gonna go with it. feeling that muscle between my shoulders again.
Back worse! Oh, it's the little guy's in on it.
Oh, that hurts. Man, I hate when my back goes out like that. It makes it so hard to breathe. So it's in, it's all cleaned up. Now I just got to make sure the other side matches. So my side's real close to matching what they had on the other side, but like I said, that they didn't, what they had wasn't correct. And the other two ones, the other two vehicles that I have here that are like this, the one, it's all gone on the bottom. And so I can't use that as a reference. The other one's a Suburban, so it doesn't have that. And I've tried to look online to see how they have it online, and it's hard to say because half of the trucks have that and the other half don't. So some people get rid of it, I guess, so that it's not sticking out the cab corner there, but I think that that's how it's supposed to be from the factory, or at least close to, so that's what it got. So, and like I said, I'll seam seal the gap between the rockers, or the rocker on the front and the back, and then it won't ever crack there because it's a stress point for the body. And the way they had it before, it was all one piece, and it cracked on both sides, and then rotted out there. So that was a fun piece to make, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Didn't take too long, I don't think. About 2 hours. 2 hours for just this little piece. But it's in, it looks good, I'm happy with it. I think my buddy will be happy with it. Almost done with the cab, almost, so close. I'm still going to do something on the inside of the rocker where it connects to the cab corner. So, but that's it. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna eat some lunch and take some Advil, and hopefully this pain I have between my shoulders goes away. So I'm out.